we are going to play a little game called George Bush or Michael Scott. And I think it's very interesting that the most beloved television character of the 2000s embodies a lot of the spirit of the president at the time. And I don't think it's a coincidence. I think that people were attracted to this type of character in the decade. And obviously, this is not how I think of George Bush, but I think a lot of people thought of him as a good-hearted idiot who tried his best and just wasn't smart enough to not put his foot in his own mouth sometimes.
Just wasn't smart enough to not kill 1 million Iraqis.
Right.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. You've never screwed up at work. You've never done an oopsies. Okay.
And so we had President Michael Scott in the 2000s, or at least people thought that we did. And so I have prepared 5 quotes here, and I'd like you to guess who said them. President Michael Scott or Regional Manager George Bush. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay, here's the first one. You know, one of the great things about books is sometimes there are some fantastic pictures.
I'm guessing Michael Scott.
I'm guessing George Bush.
That's a George Bush quote. Very good. Dell winning 1-0. Okay, here's the next one. You know what they say, fool me once, strike one. Fool me twice, strike 3.
I'm going George W. Bush.
Definitely Michael Scott.
Okay, we flipped
Michael Scott.
This is Michael Scott.
Fuck.
Yes. Ben, 0 for 2.
Because there is
A very similar George Bush malapropism. Yes.
fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, we're not going to get fooled again. So good.
All right, Ben. Let's see if you can get the ball rolling on the next one, or else Dale, I think, will have a commanding lead that you cannot overcome. Okay, ready? I won't answer questions. Not in English, not in French, not in Mexican.
Michael Scott.
George Bush.
That's George Bush.
God damn, really? Not in Mexican?
Yeah. I was.
His brother and sister-in-law both speak Spanish. Come on, dude.
He's from Texas. From Texas. Yeah. I'm doing air quotes. Okay, next one. Out of great tragedy is the mother of invention.
Michael Scott.
I'm just going to follow Dell at this.
That is Michael Scott, yes. Okay, ready? Last one. I don't particularly like it when people put words in my mouth. Either, by the way, unless I say it.
George W. Bush.
Yeah, I agree. George Bush.
That's George Bush. Yeah.
It's the grammar is too bad to have come from a writer's room.
But just by virtue of the fact that you went 0 for 3 on the first 3, I think elucidates my point in what we were looking for in the 2000s was a bumbling idiot with the heart of gold.